They asked me if I'd seen any strangers in the neighborhood.
Just hit record.
My fellow Americans.
Well, I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
A man holds in his mortal hand the power to abolish all forms of human poverty and all forms of human life.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
One day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
He says, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." I suppose we all thought that.
Hello and welcome to As the World Burns. I am joined here with my guest, Damu. It's going to be a fantastic episode for you today. We're going to go through and read off some cult movie quotes and see if we can guess which ones they are.
Sounds fun.
Sounds fun. Hello. First up today, we're going to be talking about some movie quotes. We're going to be going through cult films, and we're going to try to guess which movie quotes are which from which cult film. The exact movie book is called Cult Movie Book. Famous one-liners from cinema's greatest flicks. And it's got a bucket of popcorn on the cover, or maybe you would call it a box. I just want to say, I love film, and I watch maybe 10, 20 movies a day. I can't get enough of film. Yeah,
right. You're definitely a film buff, I would say.
Yeah,
you're like swollen with how much you love movies.
It
makes you swell.
The movies, and I lift them like Arnold. I keep pumping and pumping, and I guess pumping is like watching movies over and over and over again. Like I'll watch the same movie 10 times in a row,
back to back,
and I'll be like, whoa, what is this scene? I'll realize that like maybe one shadow was not in its place and it was in another spot, or I maybe haven't realized,
Yeah, everyth's intentional.
Everything is intentional.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, so everything is intentional when it comes to movies. It's an art form. It's kind of beautiful, really, is what it is.
Yeah, I love movies too. I watch like at least one movie a month.
That's it.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
That's a lot, and I really think about it like all month long, and I just reference back to that movie. That's like all I talk to people about. Is that movie I saw that month.
Wow.
But there's a lot of quotes in movies. See, there's like a lot of things to talk about and a lot of characters.
It's
true. Not so bad.
Do you devour that whole movie through that one experience?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, like I try to rewatch movies. I try to when I can.
I'm on my 10th rewatch of The Revenant, I think. That was the last movie I watched. 10 times in a row. Very dark. I always just want that kid to just like stab the bear. Doesn't like the kid get eaten?
I've never seen that.
You haven't?
No.
Leonardo DiCaprio stabs a bear in the neck. It's one of the greatest films of our time 10 years ago. Yeah. But I'm fascinated by film. A couple of my favorite movies are Space Jam.
Chicken Little?
Chicken Little is great, yeah.
Yep.
Shrek. Yeah.
Yeah. Divisive, that one, but
yeah.
It's not bad.
Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
Now that I haven't seen.
It's a great movie. Great movie, honest to God.
I'll check it out.
War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise.
I actually really like that movie.
I love that movie too. Honestly, I love that movie.
That's a pretty good movie.
It's probably not going to be in that book though. That feels like older.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It looks like the 90s. I think 99 was the most recent year I saw.
They didn't know what they were in for.
1941.
It's published in 1941. It just has like future movie quotes.
I'm excited to jump into this, honestly.
Yeah.
I love film quotes. I love film. I love this stuff.
I love this stuff too.
I watch a movie once a month, if I can. I try to, because I care. I really like movies. I think I should get a water or something.
Yes, I believe I'm quite parched myself.
All right, we're back with refreshments, and I think we sound a little less hoarse now.
I can actually understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to get into this.
Yeah, I'm excited too. This is going to be fun. We're going to be getting into the movie quotes right now. I'm excited because, like I said, I watch 10 movies a day. It's a fact.
I thought you said 20.
Oh, that's right. It was 20 back to back.
20 if you include rewatches that you do within that day.
Well, I don't usually watch 10 different movies. I actually watch 10 of the same movie back to back. I just can't get enough. I have to devour that movie.
Gotcha, and then you'll maybe watch another set of 10.
Exactly. I watch them like films or, I watch them like TV shows, except it's like I'm watching the same episode 10 times.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could. I wish all I got time for is just one a month.
It's amazing because I don't even pay attention to all the characters. I pay attention to one individual character and I follow that character throughout the movie, and then I watch.
That's kind of awesome.
And then the next movie I watch a totally different character and just follow them, and I don't fully understand the plot of the movie until I've watched it the 10th time and fully
That's really
understand.
cool.
Yeah, that way I can understand the characters' individual motives and make sure that they're not a bad actor.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's in depth, and that's how you know you really take it seriously. That's how you know you're passionate about what you're into.
I do what I can.
All right, I want to go into one of these. Let's see here. Try to find one. We'll start off easy, I think someone should just take this city and just flush it down the fucking toilet.
All right, I think somebody should take this city and flush it down the fucking toilet. Movie quote.
Movie quote. Let me know when you want your hint.
I kind of do want the hint.
Right now, right away?
Yeah, can I get the year?
1976.
1976. Take your city and flush it down the fucking toilet. Is that Dirty Harry?
No. That's one incorrect guess.
Out of 3. All right, we'll see. Let's see if this is, was that Death Wish? I think that was more of an 80s movie.
That's your second guess.
That's my second guess.
Incorrect.
Oh, man, I'm starting off awful.
It's okay, just slow down. Just slow down. I know we're really excited about this, but don't jump the gun. I think someone should just take this city and just flush it down the fucking toilet.
And he says it like that? The way you kind of said it, or is it slower?
I took some liberties with the second one. It's more like the first time I read it, I think.
Is this Midnight Cowboy? What is it?
Sorry, man, but it was Taxi Driver.
Oh my God. Of course.
You probably could have squeezed another hint out of me.
Yeah, Scorsese really screwed me on that one. I don't
I'm
like that
surprised you
movie.
didn't get that.
You know, it's funny because I don't like that movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honest truth. I don't know why I don't like it. I think it's because it feels like it glorifies the guy at the end, and I don't like that. Like, I guess I kind of wanted him to die at the end, but I don't know. Travis Bickle is a total weirdo.
Absolutely.
Yeah, most definitely.
Let's see here. I can remember when I was a little boy, my grandmother and I could hold conversations entirely without ever opening our mouths.
That's a hard one. I have no
It's
idea.
a terrifying quote.
Yeah. And this is a movie I would
Oddly
know.
terrifying.
this is a movie I would know too, out of
This is-
curiosity. Like, would this be like so obvious?
This is a big deal movie.
It's a big deal
All
movie.
right, think about the subject of the quote, like, well, or think about like what's going on in the quote. We're talking about somebody and their grandmother communicating without opening their mouths. What are they doing? They ain't fucking. Telepathy.
Oh, I can't think of any telepathy movies.
Think vaguer than just like
'Cause-
psychic abilities.
All right, I
Want to know
have,
the year?
yeah.
1980.
Does it have Chevy Chase in it by any chance?
It would have been cool if it did.
There's a Chevy Chase telepathy movie. That's why I asked.
Really? Which one?
It's called Modern Problems.
This is not a guess because that's incorrect. This isn't. That's not
just
a guess.
It's just a quick discussion.
Yeah, side
Modern
note.
Problems. It's fantastic.
But real quick, let's get a guess out of you.
Firestarter.
Incorrect.
Carrie.
Slow down. You're doing it again.
I know. All right. Well, The Omen.
Wrong. It's The Shining.
Oh. I thought that was earlier than 1980. I thought that was a 70s movie, honestly.
I think that was the guy who's explaining to the boy that he's very similar to him, and that he used to communicate when he was a little boy with his grandmother without talking.
Man, I must have missed that plot in my 10th rewatch.
It's kind of like the main part of it, but overshadowed by Jack Nicholson.
Maybe I didn't watch one of the characters.
You just avoid one of them entirely?
I do watch every single one.
Why would you
in
not
order.
watch this one character?
Well, remember I told you I watch each individual character as I
So
watch.
you haven't finished watching the movie.
Probably.
All right, you need to
I need to rewatch
Gotta
The
get on that.
Shining. The Shining.
The Shining.
All right, let's do my next one. Give me an easy one, I guess. Let's slow down a little bit.
You need to slow down.
That is true.
Let's see. Nice, quick little one. More human than human is our motto. More human than human is our motto.
What's the director?
I think if I give you the director's name, it will give it away.
I know.
I'm going to tell you the year it came out, unless
Oh, man.
you would like me to.
Give me the actor. Give me a different hint.
I'm going to tell you that this is. I'm going to pick my own hint.
Okay.
This is based on a book by Philip K. Dick.
Blade Runner.
Damn, it was too easy, huh?
Yeah, that
All right.
was.
Because if I told you Harrison Ford, Blade Runner. If I told you Ridley Scott,
Blade Runner.
If I told you,
Honestly, I probably would have got it less with Ridley Scott,
really,
if I'm being totally
Really?
honest with you. Because then I forgot about Blade Runner earlier, where I was trying to think of another movie.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was also thinking that Rutger Hauer and Sean Young, you would have no idea who those actors are.
No, I know
Yeah.
Rutger Hauer just from Blade Runner, pretty much.
So you would have known it from Rutger Hauer.
Probably.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right. The screenplay's by 3 different people. All right, let's see what else we got. Moving on. All right. Let's start this one out with a hint. Are you a David Lynch fan?
Not incredibly, but I
No.
know a lot of the movies, but not like I wouldn't know the quote by heart.
Let's check it out.
I would just guess, honestly.
Hey, he's only got so many movies.
I know.
I can't figure out if you're a detective or a pervert. Well, that's for me to know and you to find out.
You kind of gave me a hint already. Can I have one more in this case?
Absolutely.
Can I have the actor? Can I have the popular actor in it? Because
I think that'll give it away as well.
is it later David Lynch or is it early?
Clearly, this isn't your area of expertise. I'm just gonna throw it to you.
Well, hold on. All right. Well, this will be a freebie then if I guess. All right, Mulholland Drive.
Wrong. Don't just guess his movies. Let me give you the actor. It's starring Kyle MacLachlan. What's a film starring Kyle MacLachlan?
Well, I know he's the guy from Twin Peaks, right?
Yes.
I forgot what the exact movie's called, but is it, it's called like Empire of the Sun or something like that?
It is not Inland Empire.
Inland Empire, yes.
It is not, though.
I
That's
don't.
2 wrong, 1 more to go.
Dune.
Wrong. Good guess, though. Blue Velvet.
Ah.
Blue Velvet.
If you would have gave me the other actor in that, I probably would have got that one.
The other actor, Isabella Rossellini.
I was thinking Dennis Hopper.
He's not even... Oh, yeah. Dennis Hopper.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
I like Dennis Hopper a lot. He was good in True Romance. A great movie.
We didn't finish this one earlier. I read this to you earlier. Good morning, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What's the year?
1998.
Wow, I'm not doing good with this.
Stumped, huh?
Yeah.
Let's get some hints going. I can give you a good actor in this one.
All right, yeah, give me a good actor.
Ed Harris.
1998 Ed Harris movie.
I can't give you every actor.
There's
I'll
a
give you Ed
lot of
Harris.
good actors in
I'll
this
toss
movie.
you an Ed Harris, man.
Can I ask, is there a lot of good actors in this movie?
There's at least one other amazing actor.
At least?
At least.
And by good, I mean like popular.
Yes.
There's a lot of popular actors.
I'm telling you that there's one. The star of this movie is incredibly popular, incredibly famous, beloved.
Well, it's probably not the movie I was thinking of. Armageddon.
Wrong.
Ed Harris, 1998. Man, and you're choosing all like actors that I'm just like.
You know Ed Harris.
I know Ed Harris,
you know.
but I don't watch his movies like that. That's
Westworld. Amazing in Westworld. Amazing
Yeah.
TV show.
yeah. I watched it 10 times.
So you're also a TV buff.
Yeah, I watch each episode 10 times too.
Damn.
Yeah,
Your eyes must bleed.
they do. They start to bleed after about 2 days straight.
Do you collect it? Do you collect the blood?
Not usually, but sometimes.
Well, we'll get into this later.
Yeah. Ed Harris. This is a tough one. I can't think of like any Ed Harris movies right now.
It's not exactly starring Ed Harris.
He's just one of the actors.
Hey,
in
I'll
it.
give you one last hint.
Okay.
He's the villain of this movie.
All right, and I still have 3 guesses, right? I think that's
let
where
me read
we're at. Well, hold on.
Let's get a guess in. Yeah, let's get a guess going. What you got?
The Rock.
The movie The Rock?
Yeah, it's
The
not.
movie?
It's not right.
It's incorrect.
All right. Let me guess my other one that I had.
Are you
going
sure
in
you
my
don't want
head.
to hear the quote again?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Good morning. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Oh man, I have no idea. I was gonna say.
Try to draw something from that quote. You know, how does that quote feel to you?
I mean, it feels like a broadcasting quote. I mean, that's
it
obvious,
does. It
though.
does kind of.
But if it's is the quote from Ed Harris?
I I don't think so. I don't think it is.
You're very familiar with this movie. You've watched it 10 times also.
I've not, no.
You've never watched it?
I watched it many months ago one time. And then probably many months before that another time. But that was probably many years between, actually.
Wow, that was a lot. What
One last guess.
I know.
Actually, was it your last guess? No, you said The Rock, and then you said another film.
Did I say Con Air? That's the one I was going to
You
say.
didn't say Con Air, did you?
That was the one that I wanted to guess.
Well, that's also wrong. I think that's 3.
Man, you got to give me more 70s and 80s ones.
You want to know?
Yeah.
That was The Truman Show.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen that.
Dude, that's why would you brush that off? You made a mistake by not knowing about that movie.
I mean, I put it on once, but I didn't watch it. I put it on 10 separate times and just didn't pay attention at all.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
It's like math. Once you don't pay attention one time, you just can't pay attention the rest of the time. It's a cascading effect because you won't be able to understand anything.
All right, this is one of my favorite movies.
Okay.
I'm not the Messiah. Will you please listen? I'm not the Messiah. Do you understand? Honestly. Only the true Messiah denies his divinity. What? Well, what sort of chance does that give me? All right, I am the Messiah. He is the Messiah. Now fuck off. How shall we fuck off, O Lord?
It's an old movie. It's Monty Python's Life of Brian.
Correct?
Yep.
That one was pretty easy.
Yeah, that was easy.
All right, hopefully that lit a fire inside of you.
Oh, I feel a fire.
Let's see.
Just flip to a random page.
Yeah, but some of these are long. Some of these I don't think you would know. All right, this is a fantastic quote. All right. You can turn your back on a person, but don't ever turn your back on a drug, especially when it's waving a razor-sharp hunting knife in your eye.
Well, that's the easiest quote of all time for me.
Really?
Oh, most definitely.
Let's hear it.
When you said Johnny, that's who I thought you were talking about was Johnny Depp, not Johnny Gosh, in a previous episode.
Ah.
And it's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Great movie.
Great movie. One of my
Good
favorites.
answer.
Yep.
Correct.
Legitimately one of my favorites. I'll tell you the director, even though I don't even like him.
Go for it.
Terry Gilliam.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not really that I don't even like him. It's just I haven't seen many of his other movies.
We'll leave it between you two.
We'll leave it between you two.
Oh, here we go. What the hell? What the hell you want to go mess around that river for? Because it's there? It's there, all right. And you get in it and can't get out. And you're going to wish it wasn't. Let me read that again.
Yeah, I was going to say I am totally stumped already.
What the hell you going to want to mess with? Let me try it again. What the hell you want to go mess around that river for? Because it's there. It's there, all right. You get in it and can't get out, and you going to wish it wasn't.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
We talked about this. We talked about this film earlier.
Did we?
I don't know if it was recorded, but we definitely talked about it.
When you say we talked about this earlier, you mean like as in another session? We
No.
talked about this
Today.
today?
Tonight?
It was a previous like one that I was working on.
No.
What the hell you want to go in that river for?
Because it's there. I don't know if I think it's more like because it's there.
And it sounds creepy like that in the movie.
I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen it. Pretty fucked up movie.
Pretty fucked up movie.
That's a pretty good hint.
A Clockwork Orange?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't another quote. I read you a quote from that book.
Oh, yeah.
From that
Yeah,
film
that's
earlier.
true.
It's not that.
I don't even remember the movies that we were talking about before.
I'm gonna give you an actor.
Yeah.
Burt Reynolds. I'm gonna give you all the actors.
Oh, Deliverance?
Yes.
Ah.
Yes, it is.
All right, that makes sense.
It's not the quote I was looking for from that movie, but
Yeah. You gonna squeal like a pig.
that's the one.
That was this quote, yeah.
I should have given you to God when you were born, but I was weak and backsliding.
I should have given you to God when I was born, but I was weak and
When
backsliding.
you were born.
When you were born.
I should have given you to God when you were born, but I was weak and backsliding.
Can I get the director?
No. This is one. This is a film that we did a quote from earlier. I don't think we recorded it, but we did do a quote from this movie.
Can I have another hint?
I'll give you the actor.
Yeah.
Sissy Spacek.
I don't know that. Who's that?
All right, I'll give you the director.
Okay.
Brian De Palma.
All right, reread the quote.
You don't know it?
Reread it.
I should have given you to God when you were born, but I was
Scarface.
weak and backsliding. No,
No?
wrong. That's one wrong. Go again.
Well, I named 3 Brian De Palma movies
Yeah.
earlier. So I just have to rename those 3, theoretically.
Go for it.
Dress to Kill.
Wrong.
The Sharon Stone movie.
Dude, what was the actual answer to that one, to that quote we did earlier?
I don't remember.
It was Carrie.
Oh. Yeah. It's amazing. You're picking all movies that I'm like not into at all.
We talked about. You
I
don't
know.
like Carrie?
No, I don't. I'll be
It's crazy.
totally honest with you, dude.
Crazy.
I like Christine. That's a great movie. I'm a John Carpenter guy. John Carpenter, Joe Dante, Robert
Let's see.
Zemeckis.
Let's see.
Find a Robert Zemeckis quote.
Don't worry, as long as you hit the wire with the connecting hook at precisely 88 miles per hour, the instant lightning strike. Oh my God, I can't say it. I was trying to see the energy.
No, you don't even have to, because that was a Robert Zemeckis quote.
Yeah.
That was Back to the Future.
I couldn't keep up with Christopher Lloyd.
Great Scott! You must hit to 21 gigawatts.
All right, so this is a quote from my favorite film. My favorite film.
All right.
So I think it's going to give it away. I think you'll get it right away. But it's my favorite film. So I got to say it.
Yeah.
Geology is the study of pressure in time. Do you know it yet?
No. You think that'll give it away? Who's the director?
Hold on. There's more to it. I didn't read the whole quote
All right.
because it would give it away. Geology is the study of pressure and time. That's all it takes, really. Pressure and time. That and a big goddamn poster.
Shawshank Redemption?
Correct.
Yep. All right. That used to be one of my favorite movies, too.
Fantastic.
It's a great movie. I guess it still kind of is.
You've got to remember that these are just simple farmers. These are people of the land, the common clay of the New West. You know, morons.
Blazing Saddles.
Correct.
Where here we go. I'm cooking with gas.
You're cooking, man. You're cooking and it smells really good.
It would be amazing if these were like more obscure cult movies. I would not get any of them.
These are just classic movies. to
Yeah,
me.
literally.
Classics to us. Let's see. Some of them are so obvious, I can't pick it. I don't have to take this abuse from you. I've got hundreds of people dying to abuse me.
That's a hard one. What's the director?
Ivan Reitman. Reitman?
Ivan Reitman. I've got hundreds of people. Okay, all right. So it's an SNL type movie. Can I have one other hint? And can I ask one thing? What era was it? Was it 70s or 80s? You don't have to give me the year, but just the era.
I'm not giving you any more information about this movie. Not until you've given me one guess.
Ivan Reitman.
Throw something out there.
Ghostbusters.
Correct. You doubted yourself. All right, I'm going to do one more, and then I think I'm going to toss this over to you, Aurora. I want to give it a shot. You're having all the fun.
Yeah, I think you're going to do fantastic, honestly.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't even know if you know what movies I know. I want to do a throwaway. Who's that, then? I don't know. Must be a king. Why? He hasn't got shit all over him.
Monty Python, Holy Grail.
Correct. All right, I need to pick a real challenge for you.
Yeah, give me a doozy.
Won't take too much longer. Sorry.
No, you're good.
No, it's too obvious. I just need to do this throwaway. I love you more than any woman's loved a rabbit.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Correct.
I love that movie.
Oh my God.
I think I'm going to buy an updated version of this book. Or like a massive one. Like a massive cult
A
movie
lot of
book.
these are just so famous now, and I bet they weren't that famous when they made this book.
Maybe.
When they made it.
Yeah. They. That's who we're always talking about.
All right, here we go. Here we go. And maybe there's no peace in this world for us or for anyone else. I don't know. But I do know that as long as we live, we must remain true to ourselves. That's a pretty good quote there. Pretty deep, pretty meaningful, pretty important. What do you think?
I definitely need a hint for that one.
This movie came out in 1960.
Oh my God, that's a real cult movie. And now I have to think of movies from 1960. Can you repeat the quote?
And maybe there's no peace in this world for us or for anyone else. I don't know. But I do know that as long as we live, we must remain true to ourselves.
All right. First guess. Is it Doctor Strangelove?
Incorrect.
I was going to say, I think that
I'm going to
came
give you a
out
hint
later.
now.
Yeah.
It's directed by Stanley Kubrick.
Okay. So, another Stanley Kubrick movie. I love that I do the quote as a Stanley Kubrick quote, but not which movie. Because that feels very Stanley Kubrick.
Stanley Cubes.
Yeah, he's cool. He filmed the moon landing. But let's see.
Pretty cool if true.
Yeah, he's a legend. It's not a Space Odyssey.
Is this a guess?
No, this is not a guess.
Are you
Because
sure?
I know it's not, because that came after
So you
1960.
don't want to guess that?
No.
Okay.
All right, I'll guess that. A Space Odyssey. It's not that, though.
You fool, it's incorrect.
Yeah, I know.
I baited you
I know.
with my eyes.
No, you baited me with your voice, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was the inflection. I was like, oh, maybe he's being serious.
Well, I was giving you the eyes at the same time.
Oh, I wasn't paying
One
attention.
last guess.
One last guess.
I'll give you
It's
the
it's a
star.
movie. I know what it is,
Oh, yeah?
but I forgot the name of it.
What's it about?
War.
What else?
It's got the guy who was in Doctor Strangelove.
What is the movie about? Just describe the movie more.
Pat. It's not Patton. It's the other one that he did.
You lost.
I know, East of something or what is the movie called?
Spartacus.
Spartacus. I didn't know he directed that.
Me neither. Unless this book fucked up again. You remember the goddamn fried fucking chicken?
Yeah, you remember yeah. For anyone that doesn't realize, they misquoted a Halloween quote with a Pulp Fiction quote. It was great.
All right, your turn.
All right, here
Let
we go.
me do something real quick though.
You're gonna do fantastic.
We'll see. We'll see. You dab with this?
Not really. I haven't dabbed in a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Office.
Yeah, I just don't have any.
Kick the habit.
Yeah.
Bad for you.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just crack.
Yeah.
You're just doing crack.
Gasoline and crack.
If you're inhaling something, you're pretty much just smoking crack.
Always. Anytime you inhale anything. So why not just smoke crack?
Yeah.
We don't endorse crack smoking, but people sure seem to think it's fun.
Who am I to rain on their parade?
Exactly.
I'd rather join in on the fun. You can go ahead if you want.
All right. Now it's my turn to read from the Forsaken book, the cult movie book that is filled with famous movies that are no longer cult movies.
Some famous movies.
Mostly famous movies.
Some I've never heard of, and that means that they're not famous.
Do you want me to try for one that you've never heard of?
No, give me a bone here.
Wow, there's a lot that I haven't. Hey,
There's a lot.
let me ask you the first one,
Go for it.
and it's gonna be one that I already named that was a wrong guess.
Go.
Survival kit contents, check. In them, you'll find one .45 caliber automatic,
Patton.
2 boxes of ammunition, wrong guess.
Oh.
2 boxes of ammunition, 4 days concentrated emergency rations, 1 drug issue containing antibiotics, morphine, vitamin pills, pep pills, sleeping pills, tranquilizer pills, 1 miniature combination Russian phrase book. There's the hint. And Bible, $100 in rubles, $100 in gold, 9 packs of chewing gum,
What?
1 issue of prophylactics, 3 lipsticks, 3
It's a
pair of
long quote.
nylon stockings. Shoot a fella. Could have a pretty good weekend in Vegas with all that stuff.
Who's the director?
Stanley Kubrick. It's one of my favorite movies.
Oh, you just said it. Oh, man. Oh, God.
I would say it's top 5, most definitely top 10.
I don't know if he directed this movie, but Apocalypse Now?
Nope, that was Francis Ford Coppola. It was one of my incorrect guesses.
I know, I don't remember. For Spartacus, right?
I'm gonna swipe that one from the record.
I wasn't guessing Spartacus. I'm saying that.
Oh, okay. It was
from the Spartacus guess.
Yeah.
It was an incorrect guess from
It
the
was
Spartacus
definitely
one.
from the Spartacus guess.
All right. I'm gonna pass on this one.
Doctor Strangelove.
Doctor Strangelove. He directed that?
Yeah,
No shit.
amazing movie.
I'm not a film buff like you. You know, I'm pretty good, but not that good.
Well, I told you I like. Well, I described it as I like shitty things, but let me rephrase that. I like weird things.
Hey, well, we already know that you love war films.
That's true. I didn't even think about that.
Well, we've talked about this before.
That's not. It is kind of a war movie, but it's not.
We've talked about it before. You love war films.
Yeah, I do love war films.
Like
and
Wonder
glorious.
Woman.
What is it?
Like Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. Yeah, it's amazing.
Like Spy Kids.
1984, Spy Kids. That's amazing. Fury, Brad Pitt and Shia LaBeouf, and Tom Hardy. Amazing movie.
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games, definite war movie, especially the second and third and fourth. I think actually the third and fourth are more. Yeah, I love Hunger Games. Twilight is not a war movie, but I still
No, that's a war
love it.
movie.
Is it a war movie?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a war between vampires.
Yeah.
That's true. I do love Twilight.
Yep.
All right. So
You
yeah, you're
love
right.
Violence.
I do. I love
On a big
violence.
scale.
Pulp
big
Fiction.
open
I do
area.
love Pulp Fiction, but that's not on an open scale. That's in like a
Yeah,
very
I wouldn't call that a war film. Not
no,
really.
but I would say like violent. Like,
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
what other war films do I like? Mulan.
Mulan.
That's
Oh,
a fun
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Definitely. You know.
Was Chicken Run a war film? I think war
Yes.
was in it. Yeah.
Yes. Chicken Little, war film.
Chicken Little is a war film. War for
War for Humanity. You're
well,
going there.
No.
Oh, wait, they're
animals. Exactly. Animanity or something. What else is a good war film? Last war film that I would say I like. Probably Gladiator 2.
All right, let's go for another one.
Another war film?
No, another quote.
It's funny because every quote on this page is really famous movies.
Just pick one.
No.
Throw me a bone.
Too easy. Too easy.
Throw me a bone.
It's too easy.
Throw it out there.
All right, I'll throw out the hardest one.
Just give me the easiest one.
The easiest one. They're too...
Just say it
they're
and like give it as an
totally-
example.
All right. Whose motorcycle is this? It's a chopper, baby. Whose chopper is this? It's Zed. Who's Zed? Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead.
I don't know this quote.
No way you
I
don't know this quote.
quote.
No way. Oh, wait, you said you only seen this movie once. I think you said that.
What's the director?
The director would give it away.
Give me the director. Just give
No,
it to me.
this is one of those ones where this would completely give it away. I'll give you the year. 1994.
No, give me the director. This is supposed to be a...
Tarantino.
Read the quote again.
Whose chopper is this? It's a... I messed up the
Pulp
quote.
Fiction.
Yeah.
All right. Because Bruce Willis had a
right.
motorcycle.
You want to know the one that I considered to be the less easy one, but still pretty easy?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. It's a Sicilian message. It means Luca Brasi sleeps with the fishes. That one, in hindsight, might even be more easy, but I'm not sure. They're both really easy if you know
Is
the
it
movies.
Godfather?
Yeah.
I've never seen The Godfather.
I watched it once. It's really good.
You didn't watch it 10 times?
That one I devoured.
Yeah, just like one go.
I paid attention. Everything.
That
I
time
watched.
paid
I
attention.
stopped
I
every
usually
single
don't pay attention.
frame. I know. No, what I'm saying is I paid attention. I stopped every single frame. I analyzed every look and every line, every single thing with a magnifying glass, both metaphorically and physically.
I'm gonna...
I was seeing the individual pixels on the screen.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask that you find the most fucked up quote. Just look at the quotes.
Well, here's a random one that's also famous. That's the third, I think, least easy one.
Okay.
Every day above ground is a good day. Kind of a fucked up quote.
Yeah. All right, and can you tell me the star of this movie?
That's an easy one. Al Pacino.
Scarface?
Yep.
Nice.
All right, let's see. Here's one. You want a kind of hard one?
Yeah.
I thrill when I drill a bicuspid. It swell through, they tell I'm a malad. Just dead. I think I fucked up that whole thing, but you get the gist of what it is.
I don't.
It's a hard one.
Could you
Tell you something about it?
spell out those words for me as you say them? Like, say a word, then spell it for me.
I, letter I,
No, all the ones that... There were some words that aren't normal words in there, right?
bicuspid, Bicuspid. I'm malad, MLAD, maladjusted. Maladjusted.
And it's like broken up like that.
Yeah.
He's just saying I am maladjusted.
It's like a musical. That's not I guess that's a hint, but I'll give that to you. It's a musical.
Is it Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Wrong.
Oh.
That was a good guess, though. That was a really good guess.
Another musical.
You want a second hint?
Yes, please.
This kind of is, it is still a horror musical.
A horror musical.
Yep.
Is it the one with the kid in the plant?
Can you describe it a little more?
The kid with the plant that eats people?
Yeah. Little Shop of Horrors.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Yep. I'll give it to you.
Cool.
All right. Here's one that I don't know if you'll know, but it's a popular movie. I don't know. I never watched it much. Maybe you did, but it's a pretty good movie. Disturbing the peace. I got thrown out of a window. What's the fucking charge for getting pushed out of a moving car, huh? Jaywalking?
Who's the director?
I don't know if that'll help you.
All right, who's the star?
That would really help.
Tell me.
Eddie Murphy.
Beverly Hills Cop.
You got it.
You could have told me the director. Who's the director of that?
Martin Brest.
No, I wouldn't have known.
This one, I don't even think it's supposed to be this movie, but I'm not sure. Now looking back, I can't even like think if it's supposed to be this or if it's supposed to be the other movie that I think. But it should be an easy one. But because of this switch up, I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna get it. Like I wouldn't
Hit me
get
with it.
I wouldn't get this if.
Slap me in the face with it.
All right. He's more machine than man, twisted and evil.
Star Wars.
Which
A New
one?
Hope.
A New Hope?
Return of the Jedi.
I'm
Empire
only going to
Strikes
give
Back.
you one guess on this entire thing, so think of which one, because it is the original trilogy. So it's easy to just get, that one.
Let me ask some questions to get to the bottom of this. You gotta help me with this.
Yeah.
That's an Obi-Wan quote.
Yes.
Obi-Wan dies in the first movie.
Yes. But,
He talks to him in Empire Strikes Back.
yes. Does he talk to him in Return of the Jedi?
Probably. No, I think it's Empire Strikes Back.
Is that going to be your final answer?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you positive?
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Hit the buzzer
Yep.
completely?
I hit the buzzer.
Wrong.
It was Return of the Jedi.
Yeah. I didn't think it was Return, honestly. I thought it was A New Hope.
Crazy. Because I feel like by Return, he was like, all right, I'm going to save my father.
All right, well, here's a really hard one, and this relates to noises. Does the noise in my head bother you?
All right, now,
It's a really hard one. I probably would have never gotten
who's
this.
starring in this?
I should just give this to you. You're
What's the
never going
first
to
name?
get
What's
this.
the first name in the actors list?
Marius Wires.
Beloved actor, Marius. Marius.
I don't even know if I'm saying the name right, but Weyers. Weyers? Marius Weyers?
Who's it directed by?
Jamie Uys. Uys.
What's the quote again?
Does the noise in my head bother you? It is a famous movie, I will say, but I've never personally watched it.
There's no famous people in this movie.
No. But it is a famous movie.
What year did it come out?
1981. And I didn't know this, but it's a Norwegian movie. So that's probably why I didn't watch it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's probably why
jeez.
neither of us would know it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to pass on that one,
All
but
right, yeah, it's The Gods Must Be Crazy.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, I think it's about a movie about a guy in a tribe that finds a Coca-Cola bottle or something like that, and like suddenly like thinks it's like a message from God to his tribe or something like that. That's a real like cult film.
Pick some movies that you think I would love.
Well, here's a movie I don't know if you know it or not, but it's definitely I think more your speed. 7 schools in 7 states, and the only thing different is my locker combination.
Breakfast Club?
No, and I'll give you a hint.
Jump
It stars Winona Ryder.
Who's the director?
Michael Lemmon, L-E.
What year did it come out?
1989.
1989.
Yeah.
Read the quote again.
7 schools in 7 states, and the only thing different is my locker combination. I'll give you another hint.
Okay.
One other actor.
Okay.
And I think he's the famous one of this because I still haven't watched this movie, but I know it's huge among the cult crowd. Christian Slater.
I don't know this movie.
Heathers.
Yeah, I've never seen this.
I feel like that would be kind of up your alley a little bit.
Why?
It's I think it's a movie about like culty type stuff. It's I think it's like culty Mean Girls.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You calling me a bitch?
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Are you very familiar with Al Pacino's roster?
No, but go ahead.
Favor. Gonna kill you faster than a bullet.
Serpico.
Wrong. But you do have a list now, and it's not Scarface. It wasn't a repeat.
Who's the director?
Brian De Palma. And it's funny because I haven't. This was, I think, this past year was the first time I ever saw this movie in my entire life, and it's a really good movie. Really good movie. And so many rap songs have this as a sample. This movie, like a few different parts of it. I'll give you another hint. Maybe this is wrong, but I would assume that Benny Blanco and J-Lo, Jenny from the Block, they got their nicknames from this movie.
Is it a Godfather movie?
No, that's not a guess. I'll give that to you. No, it's not a Godfather.
Is it a mafioso movie? Is it a mob movie?
No.
Huh.
I guess you could consider it maybe a mob movie. I mean, there's some mafiosos in it. Yeah.
Hold on, I need to think.
Yeah, it's not a. I wouldn't say it's like a mafia-driven movie, but like the mafia's involved in it, and yeah, they kind of rip off the mafia. That's the biggest hint I could give you. So
I don't know, man. These are not up my alley at all.
1993.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Carlito's Way.
I've never seen that.
That's a good movie too.
Pick a movie I would know.
I know.
Stop thinking about yourself.
Okay, here's a movie you'd know. Oh, that's too easy.
Just give it to me.
Okay, I'll give it to you. Inside the Ark are treasures beyond your wildest aspirations. You want to see it opened as well as
Stop. It's okay. I'm not a
We are
baby.
simply passing through history.
I'm not a child.
This is
Stop
history.
now. Move on.
I like how he says his name in it. In you and I, Indiana. Like, and they say the Ark.
There was a good Indiana Jones quote earlier, and I almost read it to you, and I'm going through the quote. It's like, oh yeah, you're gonna die here, and your body's gonna be entombed. I was like saying all this stuff, and then it goes in this archaeological site, and I was like, no, that's gonna give it away. That really fucking gave it away.
Yeah, 100%. Inside the Ark. Treasures beyond your wildest dreams, Indiana.
He's lying.
All right. I think this is a super well-known movie. If I give you the direct, I'll see if you get it from the quote first. But the director is very famous. Well, this is not a boat accident, and it
Jaws.
wasn't any propeller. There you go.
What am I, a baby? Give me something hard.
All right. That's too hard. This one's not that hard, but I want to give it to you.
Yeah, throw it to me if you want to.
Don't be alarmed, ladies and gentlemen. Those chains are made of chrome steel.
Mad Max?
Wrong. You want the director?
Yeah.
Marion C. Cooper.
I don't know who that is.
All right.
Who's the star?
James Ashmore.
I don't know who that is either.
Very famous actor, actually.
James Ashmore. What year?
1933. Very famous movie. You got two more guesses. No, Superman. No.
No.
That was not Christopher Reeves, but George Reeves. That was the 50s.
Wait. What's the quote again?
Don't be alarmed, ladies and gentlemen. Those chains are made of chrome steel.
Is it King Kong?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, that was harder than expected.
Chains and Ladies and Gentlemen.
Oh yeah, the showmanship.
And then when I thought Superman, that led me to King Kong.
You want another easy one?
Yeah, I need them. I'm a baby.
I'm afraid, Dave. Dave, my mind is going. I can feel it. I can feel it. This one has been said today. It was a wrong guess.
Who's the director?
Stanley Kubrick.
2001: A Space Odyssey.
You got it.
Thank you.
Well, this is a hard one. I don't even understand how it's from this movie, but it's a great movie. Great movie.
Hit me with it.
I don't know if you'll get
Go.
this. At least we've got it stopped. Yeah, as long as the Arctic stays cold. It's an old movie. Not quite King Kong old, though.
What year?
1958.
1958.
Yep.
Is it?
Really good actor.
What actor?
Steve McQueen.
That's a car.
Lightning McQueen. That's a car. That was great. I don't think you'll get it, but it's a really great movie. And I thought if you would have gotten it, you would have gotten it with those hints, honestly. Like Steve McQueen in 1958.
So I'm not guessing this movie right now, right?
Yeah.
But based on the quote, it sounds like The Thing.
It does sound like The Thing.
But
So
I'm trying to think of an old movie.
let that kind of influence your decision of what movie this could be in the 1950s.
The 1950s, they had goofier kind of like horror movies, right? I think it's a horror movie. You're nodding.
I am.
Is it The Blob?
You got it. There you go. That was
Hell
it.
yeah.
Great movie. That's a great movie. I really like the remake too, with Patrick Dillon.
Is it really a good movie?
Yeah.
The Blob?
Yeah. It's got Steve McQueen in it, dude. He's one of the greatest actors of all time.
No shit.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I got one. Let's see if I can find it again. No, I can't say this one.
Say it.
I'd have to edit it out because of
Edit it out.
Yeah, all right.
It would be worth it.
You kill anybody? A few cops. No, real people? Just cops.
That's what you were worried about?
Yeah, I don't want
No, that's fine, dude.
the cop killing.
Say it again.
You kill anybody? A few cops. No, real people? Just cops.
Oh shit. What year?
1992.
1992. Who does it star?
Harvey Keitel. I'm not going to give you the director.
Oh wait, hold on. He was in another movie we guessed. We were talking about. Is he in Thelma and Louise?
Wrong.
No, I'm not
He's
guessing.
not in Thelma and Louise.
I'm not guessing Thelma
I know I'm
and
saying
Louise.
he's not in Thelma and Louise.
Are you sure?
I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that, honestly. I just didn't. Yeah, I didn't watch Thelma and Louise, so how would I know?
You won't tell me the director?
Yeah, let that go into your decision too. I'll tell you who co-wrote it.
Tell me.
Roger Avery.
What has he done?
I can't say. It'd be too easy.
Really? You think so?
I think he actually directed, if I'm not mistaken, a low-budget grindhouse movie called Kill Zed. I could be mistaken about that. I think that's the name, though. And that kind of actually is a hint, too, in a weird way.
I need to pass on this one. I couldn't even think of a movie to
All right,
name.
I'll tell you the director,
Please.
Quentin Tarantino, who Roger Avery in the 90s co-wrote a lot of his movies.
Gotcha. Say it again.
Quentin Tarantino.
No, the quote.
Oh, all right. You kill anybody? A few cops. No, real people? Just cops.
Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm so bad at this.
No, you're doing good. I think you're doing better than me. I'm giving you kind of hard ones. Oh, that's too easy. You want a freebie?
Yes.
Never. I'll never turn to the dark side.
Never mind.
You failed, Your Highness. I am a Jedi like my father before me. Which one?
Return of the Jedi.
Yep, you got it. I was gonna see if you were gonna guess Empire.
Again.
Yeah.
Not this time.
Let's see. You want one that was already talked about? I'm not sure if we talked about on or off air.
That's up to you.
Yeah. You get what you settle for.
Is that Thelma and Louise?
Yeah.
I've seen that movie, and I think I remember that.
All right, here's a hard one, but let's try. Sweetheart, you can't buy the necessities
Hold on.
Yep.
Drinking water made me cough. Go ahead.
Sweetheart, you can't buy the necessities of life with cookies. This is a hard one, but an easy one at the same time if you know.
Who's the director?
Tim Burton.
And who does it star?
Johnny Depp.
Is it Edward Scissorhands?
You got it. Oh, here we go. This one relates to the podcast a lot.
I'm ready.
They asked me if I'd seen any strangers in the neighborhood. They'd asked me if I'd seen any strangers in the neighborhood. I'm trying to say it like the guy.
That sounds so good.
It's a great movie.
Say that again, exactly how you just said it.
They asked me if I'd seen any strangers in the neighborhood.
Dude, the eyes you make when you say that.
I try to,
It's crazy.
Is that bad?
No, it's great.
All right, thanks. They asked me if I'd seen any strangers in the neighborhood. Can you guess this one?
Director.
Steven Spielberg.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
You got it.
You should record yourself. Actually, just take the recording of you saying that, add that to the...
All right, here's a good one. Love this movie. Don't you think it would be better if you referred to it as him? If you say so. Your compassion's overwhelming, Doctor.
Say it again.
Don't you think it would be better if you referred to it as him? If you say so. Your compassion's overwhelming, Doctor.
What year?
1978. I'll tell you the actor as your first,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Donald Pleasance.
Don't know who that is.
That was kind of a trick.
Who's the director?
John Carpenter.
I'm pulling this out of my ass. Reanimator? Something like that?
Are you messing around right now? I can't tell if you're serious, honestly. Are you? Is that your actual guess? I know you did-
No. It wasn't.
He didn't, I don't think he directed that. No.
Because at first I was thinking it sounds like Frankenstein. But then...
You know what?
I was
There are-
like, what's a movie that's in the 70s that sounds like Frankenstein?
This movie does kind of have Frankenstein vibes a little
I
bit.
bet.
Kind of. Think original Frankenstein like Mary Shelley,
Yeah,
but not.
but not that.
Yeah.
Set in the 70s, or is it a period
Yeah.
piece?
No, it's set. It's set in its time. Takes place in the 70s.
Tell me the full plot of this movie.
No, I can't do that. I'm honestly surprised you aren't getting it with the Frankenstein hint. I thought that was a good hint. If you really,
Probably is.
if you think about it, it's a great hint.
I bet it's a fantastic
Think about it. Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
What's he like?
He's a big monster.
Yeah. What else?
He's misunderstood.
Sort of. What else?
He's the creation of a mad scientist.
That doesn't really fit with this.
I'm nailing this
you are.
description of
No,
Frankenstein.
You are, but there's something you're missing that's a kind of a shallow point about Frankenstein.
The doctor or the monster?
The monster.
He's green.
No.
He's got nodes in his neck.
What does he do?
I don't know. What does he do? In this
Well,
story?
that's kind of the question, right? Frankenstein just doesn't really do much. He just walks around, doesn't talk, maybe grumbles, but I would say the character I'm thinking of doesn't even grumble. Just walks around, doesn't talk. But he's definitely not Frankenstein. But he's definitely a monster.
Is it a horror movie?
It's John Carpenter. Let me...
Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many guesses have I made? Any? I
I
made a
think
guess.
I'm going to count the Reanimator one.
No.
Because you asked that in a very you asked that pretty confidently. You're like you asked that pretty confidently. You're like
I didn't.
Reanimator?
I had my hands in the air.
Yeah, you were
getting
pretty
ready for.
And I'm confident that's not John Carpenter. It's a good movie though. I love Reanimator. All right. But yes, it is a horror movie. Dude, John Carpenter's so good. How do you not know this? This is one of the greatest movies of all time. There's another guess, hint for you. It's one of the greatest movies of all time.
Greatest movies of all time.
For horror, yeah.
Classic horror.
Classic. Everything about it.
70s?
Everything about this movie screams classic horror.
Who's an actor in it?
Donald Pleasance. I'm not giving you any other actor. I'm honestly surprised you did not get it with the John Carpenter. Think about this quote. I'm going to give you the quote again. Don't you think it would be better to refer to it as him? If you say so. Your compassion's overwhelming, Doctor.
Is it sci-fi? Or is it...
It's horror. I'm just going to say that. That should be enough of a hint. But
Is it...
I was going to expand on it earlier, so maybe I'll just give this to you. No, not sci-fi. I don't think so.
It's not sci-fi?
I wouldn't consider this sci-fi.
It's not The Thing.
No. Definitely, all right. It's not The Thing. No. That's not a guess because it's not The Thing.
What other movies has he directed?
Dude, he's directed great movies. Every single one is a banger
I
other
feel
than
so
Ghost of
bad.
Mars. So literally some of the greatest movies in each genre he's directed.
All right. Did he direct Halloween?
Yes, he did.
Is it Halloween?
Yes, it is. There you go. Everything about this movie screams classic horror.
Is that one of the greatest movies ever?
Yeah, I would say it's one of the greatest horror movies ever. That's what I was saying. It's
Classic horror.
It's in its respective genre. It's one of the greatest movies ever. If we were going to go with top 20 horror movies of all time, I would probably say it would be top 10.
You didn't want to tell me Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes, exactly. That one's way too easy. And I think you skipped it because it's too easy. Because I know you read from this page. All right, here we go. When people think you're dying, they really, really listen to you instead of just waiting for their turn to speak.
That sounds so familiar.
My first hint that I'll give you is that it's one that we talked about today. But I won't tell you if he was on or off the recording.
Who's the director?
Oh, that might give it away. David Fincher.
David Fincher.
Yep. Let me tell you one of the other movies.
Didn't he do Gone Girl?
Did he?
Is that him?
Didn't he do 7?
I think he did Gone Girl. Unless I'm crazy.
I don't know. This was before Gone Girl's time. Gone Girl didn't exist according to this book.
Yeah.
That would have been in this book, of course. Gone Girl would have been a famous
David
movie.
Fincher. Who's it starring?
Cult movie. I'll go with the hardest one. Helena Bonham Carter.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's the hardest one.
that's
I
the
know.
hardest one. Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I didn't know that was her in the movie, but okay, makes total sense. I didn't think it was like. In hindsight, okay, yeah, okay, makes sense that that'd be her.
Is it Fight Club?
Yeah, you got it. If I have any more fun today, I don't think I can take it. If I told
Is
you,
it bad that I didn't know he directed Fight Club, and I only knew him from Gone Girl.
yeah, and he makes way better movies.
I don't
than
even
that.
know if he directed Gone Girl. I just know him from. I think he directed Gone Girl.
Yeah, I think he did 7, which is better. All right, this is a hard
We're not
one.
going to look up if you if he directed Gone
You
Girl.
want me to look up if he directed
No, we're
Gone
not
Girl?
going to look it up.
No, we're going to assume he directed Gone Girl. All right. This one, again, I'm going to restart this. I don't think you're going to get this, but this is another really huge movie in its respective genre. If I have any more fun today, I don't think I can take it. Huge movie. And I don't think any of the hints would help with this one. I'll be honest
It's a
with you.
huge movie.
Huge movie.
What's the genre?
Horror. Again,
A horror.
a horror movie. But I don't think any other, anything that you, watch. Go ahead. Ask for another
That we
hint.
talked about already.
Yeah. I might have to think of my own hint, honestly.
Have we talked about it? Have we talked about this movie before tonight?
No.
No.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure not. I don't think there was even a guess of this movie yet.
See the quote?
If I have any more fun, I don't think I can take it.
That's it.
If I have any more fun today, I don't think I can take it.
It's a horror.
Yep.
It's another classic horror
Classic.
slasher.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. It's a slasher.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
No,
That's a guess.
that's a guess. You want some of the other hints?
Yes.
This, I think, is the most... I think this is the potentially you could figure it out from this quote, or from this hint. Director, Tobe Hooper.
Who's an actor in that movie?
All right, directed by Tobe Hopper. I think that's supposed to be Hooper, but maybe it's Hopper. No, it's Hooper, because they misspelled it because they wrote screenplay by Tobe Hooper, which is right. Casted Marilyn Burnz, Gunnar Hansen, Ed Neal,
Ed Neal.
and it was from 1974.
Oh my God.
Yep. I'll be honest with you, this movie feels way more ahead of its time. Let me give you a hint.
What's the
that I
genre?
think. It's horror.
Oh yeah, you said that.
If you want a different genre, slasher, it definitely fits into, but it fits into another genre.
Is it like a sci-fi horror?
No. Nope.
Is it Friday the 13th?
Nope. That's second guess. That's kind of the level of, fame I'm talking about.
Is it based on a Stephen King book?
No. Yeah, no way. No way this
No
is.
way.
I'm almost positive this was, it was kind of like it's a low budget movie by a director who went on to become a huge director. It's not low budget, but it's low budget. I'm pretty sure it's pretty low budget. But
And it's not sci-fi horror.
no.
What's the quote again?
I don't think the quote's going to help you. If I have any more fun today, I don't think I can take it.
Is it, all right, I'm just going to throw a guess out.
Well, hold on. All right. It hasn't been said today. The biggest horror movies that we talked about are some of the biggest horror movies of all time that we've already talked about.
Yeah.
And it hasn't even been said yet. Friday the 13th? No.
No.
It's not Halloween.
No.
Those are two of some of the biggest, like, slasher. Yeah, I would even say this is a slasher to nail it. Yeah, slasher. My question.
Slasher meaning there's a person running around murdering people
Yes.
with a sharp object.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Okay.
Most definitely a slasher. And the main slasher doesn't really talk much. Also.
They never, yeah. Like Freddy's the only one who does, pretty much.
The movie's about crazy characters. That's a very big hint.
Crazy characters. 1960.
1974.
1974.
You could say these characters are kind of kooky.
All right.
I don't know if that was
again. I'm gonna throw a guess out there.
It's kind of a big title, but not really.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
You got it. Ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding. Final guess, you got it.
Cool.
Yep, that was
Just in
it.
time.
All right. That was a very cult movie book episode of As the World Burns.